welcome back to my channel. My name is Dani Rios for those that don't know me. Today I'm going to do a get ready with me and just kind of chit chat about life. I haven't really done one of these in a while now, and I actually even haven't done my like full face makeup in a really long time. So this is just gonna be just a cool little video to show you some new products that I've been into, and also guys, I got my hair done. I still have one more session to go, so don't judge that it's kind of yellowish, but I got the bottom of my hair blonde and it actually looks really cool like from the back. So anyway, I was going for like a Dua Lipa vibe and I think I got it, but I definitely need one more session. So anyway, if you guys are ready, let's start. Prime my face. I recently got the Supergoop glow screen, which is SPF 40, but it also gives a really nice glow. So anyway guys, I have been in Mexico for quite a while now, and I've been here since May, so it is a pretty long time. I have been enjoying it, but for those that don't know, I am based in Dallas. I live in Dallas, but my lease apartment was up in Dallas, so I decided to just come to Mexico City for the summer, hang out with my mom, you know, and just hang out and kind of just like, you know, be stress-free, because I wasn't really sure where I was gonna move. And so I was like, well, let me just go to Mexico. And I had to come to Mexico anyway, so it kind of just worked out. And I need to get my visa renewed, but the consulates are shut down, so I haven't been able to do that, which is like the main part or the main reason why I'm still here. So now we're gonna do Frankie Rose foundation in color olive. This is one of my favorite foundations. Anyway, I got Botox yesterday because I really needed it. I haven't had like a line, like any wrinkles in a while, so seeing that line was like, I know it's not bad, but for me that like does beauty and does videos all day long, it's a pretty annoying line that like I hate to see. The Botox came out to like 50 bucks, which is I think how much Botox usually costs. I'm not really sure because I always get it for free, and this is the first time I've had to pay here in Mexico, so I was kind of like, oh my god, I don't know if that's expensive or not. I did go to Tulum twice, and it's been really chill. I'm not sure if I'm uploading this video first or the Tulum one, but either way, I am talking about my travel experience and just like how it was. I know like some people are just like are so scared to travel still, like some people just don't want to travel, and I mean, all I can say is that like I felt really safe, and of course like we weren't wild and we weren't going to parties and we weren't hanging out with like complete strangers. Like we were pretty isolated from that, so it was just like pretty fun. Definitely doing my little vlog video about that and that experience and just like how everything has been. Mexico has taken a lot of precautions. Like my first trip was to Guadalajara, and guys, it was like I was shook. They had all sorts of like shoe mats every time you walked into somewhere. Like they make you step in it so like you don't carry virus into the place. They have masks for you, like you have to wear a mask. You can't go in anywhere without a mask. Some people limit even like how many people can go into a store or like the grocery store, like only one person per family. So it's like very, very strict over here. I'm trying to think, what else do they like make you do? They're actually really good about social distancing and making sure that like if you are at a restaurant, you're like 6 feet apart. There's like guidelines, like they make you literally wait, you know, 6 feet apart in line. So it's very, very strict over here. I'm not really sure how it is in the US anymore. I remember like in Dallas they weren't being very strict until like towards the end of May that they required masks, but I mean even then I think it was already a little bit too late, and right now Dallas is just like, ooh, I do not want to be there right now. Here in Mexico, I feel like super safe, and it's been pretty good. So that's all I can say for now. Okay, I was like getting hot, so I definitely have to do that. Okay, so now we're gonna do bronzer. I'm gonna use my brush from Sephora, and I'm gonna use this Revlon Skin Lights in color Sunlit Glow. It's just a very natural tan. It's just a very natural bronzer. Yeah, so life has been pretty like chill here in Mexico, honestly. Like I'm not pressed to go back, just because when I do go back to Dallas, I am kind of looking into houses because I really do want to get a house. I really don't want to rent anymore. It's a complete waste of money, and I want to make sure I am investing my money and like making, you know, adult moves. I definitely don't want to be like 30 and not have like a house. So I've been looking into it, and guys, this is like the perfect time to buy houses as well. They're really cheap. I heard like if you're trying to buy a 300K house, you only have to put, I think, like $10,000 down. Like it was a really crazy amount. Maybe it was like just 3% down. I don't know. It was like crazy amount. I would definitely look into it. And then also they're doing something where like you don't have to pay taxes for this year because of COVID. So I don't know, like don't take my word for it. This is stuff a real estate agent told me, but I'm not sure if I'm even saying like the correct terms or anything like that. Right now is a really great time to buy just because houses are really cheap. So that's definitely been on my goal list for now. This is the Cover FX, I think Pink Dahlia blush. Cover FX is one of my favorite brands just because everything's clean and cruelty free, and it's just awesome. All right, so now I'm gonna do my eyeshadow, which also I'm gonna use that bronzer just because I'm lazy. So yeah, guys, that has been my current life. Recently I've been also doing tons of stuff with Brow Savior and making sure I am restocking and making sure I like don't run out and sell out. So it's been crazy because, you know, when I started this product, for those that don't know, Brow Savior is a brow lamination kit that I made a few years ago before it became popular in the US. It was already popular in other countries, but in the US, I think it really just became popular this year. But this is a DIY brow lamination kit, and it has just been selling out. Like I think because of TikTok too, I sold out like crazy, and it's been really hard to just like keep up and making sure I'm like not behind on sales and orders. And then also I'm in Mexico, so it's like, you know, I have employees, so it's just like a whole fiasco, and it's been really hard because I obviously love, you know, packaging everything, and I love being able to like actually be with the product. So right now me sourcing it and everything is just like, it's been kind of difficult because I obviously want to see my whole product from beginning to end. But you know what, sometimes that is life and you just have to adapt and grow. And I'm just very thankful that it has done so well, especially right now during quarantine. Don't ever be afraid to just like start something and do it, because guys, quarantine has shown us that like you really can do anything and like make a business. Peppa, stop barking. You can really make a business and it can be successful. So don't ever doubt yourself, guys. You can totally do it. Oh my god, Peppa, stop that. Anyway, yesterday I took Peppa stop that. Yesterday I took Peppa to the vet because we took her to get a haircut while I was in Tulum. My mom took her to get a haircut while I was in Tulum, and I guess they told her that she looked like she had an ear infection, but they weren't like completely sure. But once we checked her ears, they were like, there was blood and there was like stuff in them. So I was like, oh my god, I feel like such a bad mom. And they checked her yesterday. Apparently she did have some kind of ear, Peppa, stop. Apparently she did have some kind of ear infection, which I feel so bad about. And I guess she had like a lot of hair growing inside her ears. So now that they cut it off, it's like easier to like clean inside her ears. But I felt really bad, guys. But the good thing is like she's fine, and you know, they gave her some treatments, and we have to put some gel and some other crap in her ear, and she will be all right. So I'm happy about that. I was just like really worried because I was like, I'm sorry. And she's like literally staring at me right now, and she's like, what are you doing? Anyway, sorry Peppa, I love you, you know I do. Okay, this is the Laura Mercier that I just got on Natural Caviar Stick Eye Color. It's a long name. So that, oh shoot. All right, so this I'm gonna put in the inside of my eye, kind of just like a little highlighter. If y'all could see how Peppa's staring at me right now, it's hilarious. So this is my #1 like go-to beauty tip. I'm using the Trish McVoy Intense Gel Eyeliner, but you can use any kind of black eyeliner and put it on. I have to use a mirror for this, guys. on the inside of your rim, and it changes the freaking game. Like when I do this, like I swear it looks like you have eye makeup or like mascara, and it just makes your eye look 100 times better. So that's like my pro tip, guys. And now I'm going to use the Hourglass Unlocked Instant Mascara, which this I 100% recommend. I'm not sure how much it is, but this mascara is freaking amazing. The wand is like a silicone wand, but oh my gosh, I'm wearing eyelash extensions, but it really kind of separates them, and it's perfect for your bottom lashes as well. It just does such a good job at separating and not clumping, and this mascara is just everything right now for me. I really kind of wanted to just chat with you guys and tell you kind of like how I'm feeling. So if you do go on my Instagram and I'm being weird or acting not myself, I don't know, but I wrote in an Instagram post that I had like an epiphany, which I have no idea what that means, honestly, but I hear people say that a lot, and I think that's what happened to me, but I'm not really sure. Anyway, I've had a few talks lately with friends and kind of just like reflecting and reevaluating my life, and there's just a lot of negativity that I don't want to deal with. I don't know, I just feel like if people are talking about you or spreading some kind of lies, and maybe not even like in a malicious manner, but like literally they're just spreading lies and it's not even true, it's like, why do that? Like, what is the point of exaggerating? What is the point of lying? You know what I mean? So it just bothers me that some people have done that. Like, I feel like I can't say I'm a great friend because like obviously how would I know, you know? But I feel like I am a really good friend to my close friends. I feel like it seems like I have a lot of friends, and I do have a lot of like friends, acquaintances, but a lot of those friends aren't my close friends. And my really close friends are people that like I spend time with, I talk to, I like genuinely want to hang out with them all the time. Obviously I can't right now because I'm in Mexico, but if I'm not like constantly pursuing a friendship, it's just because you're like more of an acquaintance and a friend than like, you know, my close friend, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense to anyone. Maybe I'm not even making sense at all, but that's kind of where I'm at. Like, I feel like a lot of things that I've seen lately on the internet, like quotes and stuff like that, have really like spoken to me. That Billie Eilish song, that new song she put out, like really spoke to me. The Lord has been speaking to me, and it's just like a time for me to like work on myself and like grow spiritually and just like as a person. I feel like for me, time is really valuable, and I 100% try to like make the best use of my time and, you know, put in my energy into like things that are worth my while and things that, you know, I'm learning from, and then also, you know, friendships that like people can learn from me too. I think those are like some of the best friendships where you can kind of like learn from each other. And so yeah, that's kind of like where I'm at as far as like what I've reflected on these couple of weeks. And yeah, I don't know, I think being away from everyone has really like helped me kind of get rid of things that I don't really need in my life. And also it's been hard, guys. Like, as you guys know, I did go through a breakup, and that has been hard because I genuinely love this person, and you know, we still chat here and there and we're still friends, but I feel like me talking to this person just makes me kind of have hope that we're gonna get back together. And although like I would want that to happen, I also feel like all of this happened for a reason, and COVID also happened for a reason, and you know, all this craziness in this world are happening, and I just don't want to be stuck and like thinking like, oh, one day we're gonna get back together, blah blah blah, and then like me missing out on other relationships or other people that, you know, might be better fit for me, you know what I mean? But I genuinely think that when you allow yourself to let go of certain things and certain people, you get to grow, you know, and you get to evolve. Okay, so my camera died, probably for good reason, because I was literally just like chit-chatting away and I feel like I wasn't making any sense. But basically, you guys know I did go through a breakup earlier this year, and last night I was like, wow, that was actually my longest relationship as far as like not breaking up and just like it being a long relationship. That was like one of my longest relationships, and it's been a really long time since I've actually been in a relationship. Like the last one I had was in college, which was like years ago. So I've spoken to people like in between that, but not like anything serious where like I call that person my boyfriend. anyway, long story short, literally this week or last week I realized like I need to let go of certain things and like certain friendships and just like certain things, even goals that aren't realistic for right now and for my life and where I want it to go, if that makes sense. So I feel like in order for me to grow and in order for me to like, you know, meet new people and have new friendships and like hit better career goals, I need to like let go of things that I think should happen and kind of just let the things that are meant for me to happen. And I know God has a plan. And speaking of plans, this girl was so nice. Hold on. Okay, this girl like actually responded to my story today and she was so nice and I thought this was like so sweet. But she said, you know, just remember all the characters in the Bible and how long they waited on God's plan while he developed their character and prepared them. God told me yesterday in my quiet time that the promise is on the way and that he will not disappoint. And that was such a good word. And also I listened to a sermon today that was so good, basically saying like, it's fine to have just alone time and quiet time and time where like you are just growing on yourself and you're letting go of things that aren't, you know, meant in your life, basically. And like a good analogy was what's his name, the guy from the show, oh crap, what's his name, Steve Harvey. Basically he said like, if your hand is like this because you're holding on to things and because you don't want to let go of like the money that you have in your hand, like let's say it's money, right? Like you're gripping onto your money so hard that you're not allowing like more money to come in because your hand is just like not open and you're holding onto this little amount for like so much, you know what I mean? So when you open up your hand, then you can receive more blessings and receive, you know, new things. I feel like I'm saying a lot of stuff and I'm just like not making sense. Like that analogy is pretty true because it's like you can't expect other things to happen if you're still holding on to like certain other stuff. Like if you hold on to like a certain person, you're not going to be able to meet other people because you're so caught up on this other person. So like I'm not even talking about this whole analogy, it being about my relationship alone. It really is just about a lot of other things and just things like, again, in my career where like I need to stop doing certain things so I can, you know, open up myself to things that I haven't done in the past with my blog or my YouTube channel. And I think it's just time to grow, and it's a great year to kind of just relax, have quiet time, and really spend time with God and asking him, you know, what he really wants us to do and what our calling is and what our mission should be. And I think we all have different missions, so I think we all have different callings. You know, a lot of people are gifted in certain areas and a lot of other people are gifted in areas those people are not. So we all have different gifts, and I think it's good for us to use them and for us to realize that, okay, whatever this small gift is that God has given me, let me put it to good use and let me help other people with this gift. So for me, like this platform and, you know, my blog, it's like, of course I want to share beauty and fashion and everything, but like it also goes above that. And really what I want is for people to just be nice people and to like love others and to genuinely help other people. And like when you see a need, be the person that doesn't just like go and like ignores the need, but be a person that genuinely helps other people in whatever way that is, you know what I mean? So I don't know, it's just a lot of things, guys. And again, sorry for blabbing away, but some of our life is just very like dull, and we've been honestly like chasing after the wrong things. And I feel like this quarantine has really helped me to understand like our purpose as like humanity and obviously as a Christian, and just like what it really means to live a healthy Christian life. A lot of stuff has gone through my brain and my head, and I just want to be the best version, and I want to be nicer to people. I want to be the best person I can be, and definitely allow God to pour out, you know, different blessings and other things that I didn't know I needed, but maybe I do need, and let go of things that I'm trying to hold on to so bad that aren't for me. So if you are just holding on to something that like it's just not happening for you right now, and you're like, what the crap, I'm frustrated, like what is happening, like maybe that's just something that you're not meant to have or you're not meant to do. And you know, you need to like let go and allow God to like really work within you and pretty much just give control over to him because his plan is obviously better than our plan always. And just like a quick testimony, like I feel like a lot of people don't know this, and I'm gonna make a separate video about this, but just super quick, like when I was living in Mexico after college, I wanted to go back to Dallas so bad to live. Like I hated being here, like I was literally depressed. And it was so, like literally I would sleep, guys, till like 12 p.m. and wake up, do nothing all day but watch Netflix. Literally Gossip Girl watched it in like a month, all those seasons. And I would go to bed till like 3 a.m. and I was so frustrated and hated my life so much because I was living in Mexico and I wanted to be in Dallas so bad. And there's really just no way that it was like looking like I was gonna go live over there because the college I had applied to in order to finish my degree was just not, you know, working out, and I was behind on like signing up for classes. Like it was just a whole fiasco. And like, okay, if I did move, like where would I live? Didn't have a job. Like it was so many things that I was like, wow, it's looking impossible for me to move to Dallas. And I finally got to a point where I was so tired of holding on to like this dream of mine to like just go to Dallas that I let go. And I was like, God, like I just want you to take over my life. And like if you want me to stay in Mexico, I'll stay in Mexico if that's really what you want me to do. And I like literally as soon as I said that and let go of me trying to control my life so much, oh my God, it was like a huge weight off my shoulders, and I felt so much better and so at peace knowing that whatever the future like had, God's plan was going to be better than the one I was originally holding on to. And guys, literally that was like in January, right? So that summer of that year, oh my God, it changed my life. Like I ended up visiting Dallas with my grandparents just for vacation, and somehow what turned into me just visiting Dallas because I had like finally let go of me trying to live there turned into me getting a job, a corporate job out of nowhere without even me finishing my degree. So I got a corporate job, ended up, you know, having such a great salary that I was able to afford my own apartment. My parents told me that they were gonna give me a car. And so everything was aligning, and what God had planned for my life was like way better than what I wanted. Like basically I just wanted to live in Dallas. Like I had no dreams but to literally just like go back and live in my home. And God was like, okay, just let go of what you think should happen and let me make it happen. And guys, literally that summer I was amazed. I wasn't even looking for a job. I randomly got this job through some friends. And when they told me that they wanted to hire me and like what they wanted to pay me was, I literally called my parents and I was like, dude, I'm not coming back to Mexico. Like I'm staying here. Like I literally think this is such a blessing because this is like my dream job, plus it pays so well for me to like sustain myself and for me to like live on my own. And this is when I was 21. So everything that happened after that was just so amazing. Like my blog grew and I was able to like just do everything that I loved, and I could have never imagined that that would have happened, and it did. So again, this is me kind of just like reminding myself of that moment and reminding myself that I just really need to let go of certain things that I think should happen and that I want for my life, so God can allow the things that He wants for my life to happen, and for me to just, you know, be patient and remember that whatever He has in store is far better than anything I could plan. So that's it. That was my talk. That was my get ready with me. I feel like I talked a lot and I didn't even talk about my makeup or like these products, but let me do a quick run around real quick. So Hourglass mascara, 100% recommend. I got this ColourPop cream gel liner and this other one from, I don't even know how to say that, but these are nude pencils basically for like the under rim of your eye to make your eye look bigger. And I'll obviously link all this stuff for you guys below. That is it. Thank you guys for joining my channel and for joining my blabber today. If you've made it this far, you're the MVP. Love you. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Make sure to like this YouTube video, and I will see you guys next time.